Hi everyone, my name is Zoe and I'm from New York. But let me tell you, MSA will give $1,000 to one lucky person who subscribes in the next 7 days. Tell your friends, your sister, brother, and mom to subscribe now. Ever since I was little, my mom was super dramatic. She tried to be an actress before choosing to be a lawyer for money. But she never lost her ability to be extra. When I was 5 years old, I fell in love with the fashion shows on TV, but mom said,
Zoe, you're too young to watch this.
I like pretty dresses. My little girl is growing up too fast.
We're supposed to wear costumes and pretend we're the Powerpuff Girls.
Mom, you're blocking my view.
This is tragic.
Just let the kid watch what she likes, please. Dad always supported me, no matter what I did. Like one time when I was 9, I cut up Mom's dresses to make awesome outfits of my own. Mom nearly had a stroke.
My sequins! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
I can make you a new dress out of the scraps, Mom.
Oh Lord, what did I do to deserve this tragedy? Look at Zoe go, our little designer.
God, I loved my dad. With his support, I wrote to all my favorite designers and sent them my ideas. I even wore my own creations to school with full confidence, no matter what other kids said. But when I reached 7th grade, my entire life turned upside down. I came home to find my parents in a heated battle, and Mom revealed a huge secret she'd kept from us all these years. I wasn't my dad's real daughter. She'd lied and said I was his because she wanted me to have a family.
A family built on what? Lies? I can't take this.
I begged him not to, but Dad packed up his things and just left. He even blocked us so we couldn't call him. In an instant, my best friend was gone, and my life was shattered. Mom and I got into the biggest fight of our lives, and that's when it happened for the very first time. My ears started ringing. I couldn't hear anything Mom was saying. My heart was racing like a horse, and I couldn't breathe. And the next thing I knew, I blacked out. When I woke up, I was in the hospital. The doctor said, it was just a panic attack. Kids have them all the time. She's fine.
Fine? She passed out. What if it happens again?
Ma'am, this is the ER. We're very busy. I didn't want her to make a scene here, so I pulled her away. I just wanted to go to school and act like everything was normal. But it wasn't. My friends in school heard about my parents' divorce from their families, and when I got back, they had a million questions for me. That's when my ears started ringing again, and before I knew it, I was hyperventilating in the nurse's office. I would panic before tests, sleepovers, and every time a teacher asked me a question in class. I took months off of school just to stay in bed. Mom tried to get me out in 100 different ways, but I was just too scared to get another attack. I thought things would never get better until one day in the 8th grade when I got a letter in the mail that changed my life. It was from Amelia, my favorite fashion designer in the whole world. She loved the designs I sent her, and she wrote back because she wanted to get to know me. She even sent me her email. I literally flew out of bed. I emailed her in a rush, and like an idiot, I blabbed about every problem in my life, including the divorce. The moment I pressed send, I felt instant regret. Why didn't I talk about design? I was busy kicking myself when she emailed me back. Zoe, I never even got to meet my dad, but I'm still doing great, right? Have hope and hold strong. Wow, she was my idol. I rushed to tell Mom about what happened, but she got so dramatic as usual.
You're texting a stranger? Online?
Who is this person? Just the most famous designer in the whole country. I felt so relaxed. I didn't have to worry about my fears or my dreams. I could just ask Amelia, and she really believed in me. Amelia had advice about everything. We were in the 8th grade now, and my friends felt distant after my long absence. Amelia had a quick solution for that. Just make one of your friends trip at lunch and then help her up. If she spills food on herself, just give her an extra shirt from your locker. What? That's crazy. Trust me, she'll love you. I did as she asked, and I was shocked when it actually worked. The girl I tripped spilled soda all over herself, and when I gave her my extra shirt, she hugged me. You're such a lifesaver.
Wow, that was fast.
Amelia, it worked. I knew it. She was a bit over the top, but her techniques were flawless. I followed Amelia's rules, and by the time I reached 9th grade, I was doing well in my classes, I had plenty of friends, and I even became vice president of the school's fashion club. Everything was going well until one day one of the girls said, "Hey, Zoe, is this your dad? He's getting married again, look!" Her words took the wind out of me. She showed me the wedding announcement, and just like that, my ears started to ring. Not this again. Why are you shaking your head like that? Ew, she's putting her finger in her ear. Can you do this outside?
I ran out of there with my heart racing. Everything was spinning. Was I gonna pass out again?
Suddenly, someone close to me spoke, and it was a really cute guy.
Are you okay?
Ah, who are you?
I'm a new student.
Step away from me, please. I didn't want anyone to see me like this.
What's happening to you?
Nothing. My ears are ringing, that's all. I was sweating and gasping for breath, and the boy came closer.
Take off your sweater.
What?
You're having a panic attack. I've had these before.
Really?
The cold will help you. Trust me.
I pulled off my sweater with a huff. I couldn't believe it, but he was right. The moment the cold wind hit me, I felt better and I started to calm down. Are you a magician?
He just smirked and walked away.
I'm pretty sure I just fell in love at first sight. I was convinced the boy was just a handsome ghost until he showed up in my next class.
My name is Elliot. I like music. I don't like people. Thank you.
I waved at him as he sat down, but he didn't respond. Did he not recognize me? Turns out he was so cold and aloof, he ignored everyone that tried to talk to him. The moment class got over, he flipped on his headphones and ran off to be alone. I wanted to get to know him, but his attitude made me nervous. Of course, the best person to ask for help was Amelia. My first tip: stick a bit of your dress into his watch during class. When he moves, you'll be like, connected. So romantic. It wasn't. Elliot just took off his watch and walked away. What? Okay, he sounds like a tough cookie. Just ask him for a ride home on a rainy day. You know he'll help you. He did help by handing me his umbrella and asking me to walk home. This is not working. I should just talk to him normally. Not if you want a real romance. There's one last trick as old as time. Grab a bunch of papers and fall into his arms. Let him catch you. It will work. As one final effort, I took some papers in my hand and waited until the perfect moment. Then I flew into his path and all the papers went flying in the air. He grabbed me by my shoulders.
Did you just fall down on purpose?
No?
Liar.
He dropped me and started walking away. Hey, wait, do you not remember me? You helped me on your first date.
I wouldn't have helped you if I knew how weird you were.
Okay, rude. Maybe I did try to get your attention, but that's your fault. You were like a beautiful angel who just appeared out of thin air to help me. I'm a girl. I'm not made of stone. I turned to storm away and he said,
I'll be gone in a while. There's no point in getting to know me.
What?
I change foster homes every few months. I don't stick around.
He walked away and my heart twisted. He didn't have a home? Is that why he had panic attacks? I wanted to reach out to him, but I had no time to myself the next few weeks. There was a huge fashion contest in the school, and kids from all over the town were gonna compete. I worked my butt off for that show, but the day of the contest, the fashion club president walked in with some news. One of our male models has the stupid flu. No! I found a super hot replacement in the hallway. Elliot walked in and I was shocked. You're joining the show?
I'm handsome and tall, and I was rude to you, so I owe you one.
Oh, thank you.
Also, your president's paying me $50. Let's do this.
I helped him practice his walk and chose an outfit for him. Dang, he looked so good in everything. I couldn't help but blush every time I touched him. When the show started, I was literally holding my breath as the models walked by in my outfits. I wanted to win so bad, and I did. At the end of the show, the judges announced my name as the winner, and my entire team screamed. We ran up to the stage to accept our award. Mom was hooting for me from the audience. Presenting our award today is a special surprise guest.
Please welcome Amelia from Amelia's Designs.
My heart dropped to my stomach. I watched Amelia, walk up to me like a goddess. Congratulations.
Amelia, how are you here?
Oh my God! I grabbed her in a tearful hug and she looked shocked. Are you a fan of my work? I'm Zoe. We've been best friends for years. I'm sorry, have we met before? No, but you've been writing letters and emails to me since I was in the 7th grade. Look! I pulled out my phone and showed her the proof, but she just shook her head. Why would I spend so much time talking to some idiot kid? I mean, these emails aren't for me. That's impossible. Here's your reward. Good luck with everything. She ran away awkwardly while the people around me buzzed with whispers. I felt so humiliated. If it wasn't Amelia emailing me all this time, who was it? Suddenly, I couldn't breathe, and the panic attack hit me like a truck. My ears started ringing so loud I knew I would pass out. That's when Elliot took my hand.
You need fresh air. Come on.
He pulled me outside where I took off my sweater and rushed. That's when I got an email from Amelia? I had to act like I didn't know you, so I didn't make my other fans jealous. I'm sorry. I sent her a hasty reply, but the moment I hit send, I heard a phone ring nearby. I sent another message and heard the sound again. I followed the rings only to find my mom crouching behind her car, replying to my emails. Mom? Zoe? It's you? You've been sending these emails? No. Let me see your phone. No! Give it to me! I jumped on my mom and wrestled the phone out of her hands. One look at her email and I knew. It was her. Are you kidding me? All this time it was you? What's wrong with you? I'm sorry. I felt so guilty about the divorce and you were so unhappy without your dad. I couldn't bear the thought of you having those panic attacks and you didn't want to go to a doctor. I had to do something. What? Violate my privacy and make me dance to your tune like a monkey? That's not how it was, Zoe. All these years, I thought I'd made a true friend, and I thought I was sharing my fears and hopes with my idol, and it was you. What a waste. I threw her phone to the ground and stormed back home. I'd never felt so angry or so embarrassed. How could I have not seen it? All those dramatic ideas right out of a movie? Of course it was Mom. There was no way I was going back to school, and I refused to even look at Mom. No matter how many times she apologized, I just slept in a pile of my clothes like an old cat until a week later when there was a knock on my bedroom door. Go away, Mom. Or should I say Amelia?
It's me. Can we talk?
How do you know where I live?
Your mom messaged me on Facebook asking for help.
Ugh.
Why aren't you coming to school? Are you embarrassed?
It's not just that. Ever since my dad left, I've been relying on Amelia for everything. She was the reason I started having fewer panic attacks. She made me feel confident. I can't go back into the world without that.
The person who made you feel better is still downstairs.
Mom? Yeah, right.
Look, maybe her methods are
Insane?
yes, but she was just trying her best to take care of you. As someone who's never had a mom, I kinda envy that.
Was he right? I opened my emails with Amelia after weeks, and when I read them, knowing it was Mom, I couldn't help but laugh. She was so crazy, but she was really trying to be there for me. I went downstairs to see her, and when I said hi, she fell to my feet. I'm the worst mother on earth. I don't deserve to live with you. I ruined your life. I'm so sorry, Zoe. Calm down, Mom. Why didn't you just tell me it was you? Did you think I'd never find out? I didn't want you to hate me more than you already did. I just wanted to see you smile. It was working, so I kept going. I'm so stupid. It was actually pretty clever. You talked about her life like you were her. I researched her for weeks. I read all of her books. You're crazy, but you're not a bad mom. I forgive you. Mom grabbed me in a tearful hug. Thank you. Oh, I love you so much, Zoe. I love you too, Mom. And thank you for making her talk to me, Elliot. You should ask her out. She really likes you. Mom, oh my God, you're so embarrassing.
I'd like to go out with her too. What do you say, Zoe?